This call is from a federal prison.
Shout out Mikey T, the movie star. This AR Ab talking to y'all from the federal prison. This is a jail phone I'm talking to y'all from, so you know it's special. I wasted my 15 minutes of jail phone call talking to Mikey T, man. So that's how y'all know I fuck with him, man. Shout out Mikey.
So yo, Ab, I wanted to ask you about going to court. What do you most remember about going to court, Ab?
Going to court, I remember knowing that I probably was gonna lose. You dig what I'm saying? I'm gonna lose this motherfucker, man, because the judge was allowing so much info in that shit been allowed in. Like they were using my music. They let Tez lie about a murder, shit I was involved in it, and they know it was a lie. You dig what I'm saying? Like if you talk to, he lied to say a friend of mine named OBH Bertle was involved in the shooting, and he was the one that did it. And my thing is the DA, the federal agents know he was lying. They know Bertle ain't got nothing to do with it. Bertle never even been questioned for that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So Tez lied, and the federal agents aided Tez on lying on Bertle. It's because Bertle's name is Bertle OBH. And Tez is kind of like he lied to save somebody else, but he lied to make OBH look worse, like we was a violent gang or something. You dig what I'm saying?
Yep.
So they was the judge was making all this shit permissible when it shouldn't have been permissible. You dig what I'm saying? I'm in charge with drugs. Why this boy want to stand tainting the jury talking about a murder? You know what I'm saying? We sit there like, this not a murder trial, it's a drug trial. This boy was describing murders that he done. You dig what I'm saying? And this is a fucking drug trial. So my thing is, you already taking the jury like we a violent group, and we ain't got no violence in our indictment. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like in other indictments, we hear that they actually have murder listed in the indictment, and that wasn't actually something listed on yours, so it's kind of irrelevant.
So why this guy talking about a murder in front of the jury? You dig what I'm saying? And they're using little diss tracks I had about another rapper, and they try to say I was referring to somebody that got killed. It's like, what are you talking about? This is fucking rap beef diss. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that shit, they use our culture. They use our culture and they flip it and bounce it and make it seem like I'm talking about drugs and violence. Like say, a friend of mine got locked up for some drugs. I just made a rap like, yeah, my dog got locked up for some...
This call is from a federal prison.
I made a rap like, my dog got locked up for some work. And they say, see, this is what he talking about. He talking about that guy. You know what I'm saying? They just like insinuated. And the jury heard it, and the judge let it be permissible when it shouldn't have been permissible. You can't use my lyrics. I wrote that rap a year before the guy even got locked up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's how they was flipping me around. So I'm in trial. I kind of knew I'm going to lose. But in the federal system, you understand that you're going to lose. You understand that you get your relief on the appeal circuit. It's not like the state. The state, it takes people 10, 20 years to get appeal. In the federal court, if you got a great issue, you can come back within a year or two after you get sentenced. You dig what I'm saying? On direct appeal. You know what I'm saying? If the issue good enough, and I got good enough issues, my lawyer represented Dante Stewart before. So my lawyer cannot cross-examine me. My lawyer, wasn't supposed to be my lawyer if Taz got on the stand. You dig what I'm saying?
Yep, I hear that. Yep.
Because my lawyer got a loyalty to Taz and me. You dig what I'm saying? So he can't cross-examine me. If you got a co-defendant, if your lawyer represented any of your co-defendants, he can't represent you on this current trial. If you represent them, I don't give a fuck if it's 20 years ago. If you got co-defendants and he represented any of them 20 years ago, he can't represent you. My lawyer represented Taz like a year or two prior. You dig what I'm saying?
Yep, that's definitely a conflict of interest.
It's a conflict of interest, exactly. But
sorry.
basically, I got to get a whole new trial just because of that. That's why I was saying don't get deterred. Don't get discouraged or distraught when you hear the sentence they're trying to get me. Because I got to get a whole new trial because my lawyer wasn't supposed to represent me if Taz got on the stand. He wasn't supposed to he can't cross-examine Taz. I did get a fair trial because my lawyer can't ask him all the questions he can ask him. He can't cross-examine the way he's supposed to cross-examine. So I got to get a whole new trial. After they sentence me, I'm going to put the motion in and they got to grant me and give me a whole new trial.
Ab,
what you saying, though?
Yeah, I definitely see what you're saying. There's a couple different things right in that alone. But Ab, I wanted to ask you, were you there actually the day when Dark Low was escorted out of the courtroom?
Yeah, I was in the courtroom. Yeah.
Do you remember
Don
that?
Stewart didn't want to testify if Dark Low was in the courtroom, so they went and escorted him out.
Yeah, that shit.
It was other witnesses. It was other witnesses that didn't testify that was on there. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff it says, man, that people don't understand. Like, let's say Trendsetter Shady. Trendsetter Shady. He had a statement on us. Like, he really had he proffered. He wrote a statement on us. He did an interview on us. Like, he told on us. You know what I'm saying? So what happened was, since they wasn't going to use him at our trial, they took out for your discovery, your discovery is like your evidence in your case. They give them to you, right? But they take them back every day. You know what I'm saying? They give them to you on disc. So they take them back from the inmates every day. So when they gave us discovery and we seen a Trendsetter Shady statement, the DA rushed over to the jail and took all our discs from us, so they could take his statement off of it, so nobody can't copy it or nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But Trendsetter Shady also told on his friends out Allentown.
That's crazy.
But in the feds, they got a lot of shit redacted, so he used that. Like, see, they got this crossed out, they got that crossed out. That's how they made it up. That boy lying. That boy got a statement on us, ain't got a statement on them.
Yep. So yeah,
This call is from a federal prison.
Yeah.
I had to ask you about Meek Mill actually shouting you out recently when he was actually in a club or a lounge listening to y'all record together.
Well, you gotta understand that me and Meek Mill go way back before all the beef and shit. Before Meek Mill had a record deal, before I ever was, you know what I mean, a big a rapper that had some notoriety, me and him was friends at one time. You dig what I'm saying? So, do all the bullshit. And then it wasn't never really just me and him head up, man. Except for the one situation, that Drake situation, we went head up a little bit, but most of the time it was just our entourage. So, and I kind of knew that me and him personally wasn't ever going to get into no physical violence or nothing. And we always been friends before that, and we talked after that. So I shouted him out of my rap when he got locked up. You know what I'm saying? He shouted me out when I'm locked up, man. It ain't no bad blood at all, man. You know, I'm all about unity, man. I'm all about uniting the people, man. You dig what I'm saying? It's us against the government, man. It's us against this federal government. It's us against the establishment, man. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I hate to hear about rat beef now because I know how they're going to use it against us. You know what I mean? The feds are targeting motherfucking rappers right now, man. And all the rap beef, all the rap lyrics, they're going to use it against you and try to cook you in trial. You know what I mean?
Yep. It's evident.
So I'm totally against that. I was happy he shouted me out. That's what's up, man. You dig what I'm saying? I just wish there was more unity in Philadelphia, man. You dig what I'm saying? I like what Lil Uzi Vert doing in Philly. He got he doing songs with all the new artists, and it's like 4 people in the jail who got a song with Lil Uzi Vert. You know what I mean? You never heard of him. I like that about Lil Uzi Vert and all that. You know, he got no Philly. He got all the people. He trying to unite the people. I like what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? I just hope the whole Philly come together and unite like that, man.
That's crazy, bro. That's what's up.
That beat me. It's only a minute left. I'm gonna call you back anyway. You can ask me one more question before the phone hang up.
All right, cool. But yeah, yo, Ab, what's something that Meek Mill said to you that you always remember?
What you mean? Say it again.
What's something that Meek Mill told you that you always will remember?
Man, one thing he told me that I always remember was about him working hard, man. When I was out doing a whole bunch of knucklehead shit, and all the rappers that had buzzers do a whole bunch of knucklehead shit, Meek Mill was in that motherfucking studio working, man. That shit paid off, man. He used to be in the studio 7 days a week for about 10 hours, 12 hours a day, man. And that shit paid off for him, man. I was a knucklehead. I was in the streets doing all types of bullshit, man. You know what I'm saying? When I should have been in the studio with him. When he offered me to get on his first mixtape, First Flamers, and I was in the streets doing knucklehead shit, man.
So what happened in there, Ab, man, when this crazy was running around and he actually lacerated you, he sliced you, stabbed you? What happened with that shit, man?
No, this dude, he got a mental illness, man, and he knew it. He known it. It was kind of my fault. I knew he was fucking. First, and he is smoking the cake too, shit. You know what I'm saying? So he just had episodes. He just go crazy, and he was just like, talking to himself, and people trying to kill his daughter, and he just He's supposed to be in the mental. He's supposed to be in the mental health unit. You know what I'm saying? They took him off the block, but they brought him back. I thought they were gonna put him on the mental health unit. You know what I'm saying? But they brought him back to the block. And he's just pacing around, and everybody was looking at this motherfucker like he was crazy. But on top of his craziness, this motherfucker kept walking around with 2 fucking knives. You know what I'm saying? So,
damn. Yeah.
I was on the phone and shit, talking to my wife and shit, and this crazy motherfucker snuck up behind me and stabbed me in the back of my head and was screaming like, "You said you was gonna kill my daughter?" I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? And then he took off and started chasing niggas and trying to stab niggas and hit niggas with locks and shots and he was all types of crazy.
Man, that's crazy, man.
Back of my head while I was on the phone and shit, and he ran off and started chasing motherfuckers. And then, guards came and started spraying the whole block with mace. I didn't know I was stabbed after he had punched me back in my head. I turned around, he was running with 2 knives in his hand. You know what I'm saying? Chasing people, chasing another fucking motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, this motherfucker crazy. And that was my brother, old Shelly. So my brother was like, yo, chill, man. He crazy. You know what I mean? Chill, he crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this motherfucker, I'm gonna hurt this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? He crazy. That was my brother, old Shelly. And he's in the hole and shit. My brother like, he crazy.
I was watching this movie that made me think of you. It was with Don Cheadle. It was called Traitor. At one point, he had got sliced in his arm, and then they just threw him into solitary confinement for weeks without even tending to the wound.
They threw me in there because basically they had to do an investigation. Basically because my status, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't the only person that got hit, you know what I'm saying? It was my status, and he was like, because I'm a, you know what I mean? I got some type of informants. They thinking like somebody put a hit on me or some old crazy shit like that. But then when they did that, so they had to investigate, and they investigated, found out the boy had mental illness. They let me out the hole. But the boy, he walked around asshole naked in the hole, and he screams all day, white shit on the wall. He's really like out of his fucking mind, man. And it's sad because he's young. He just went crazy, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Ab, I really appreciate you giving me a call to talk to me, man. I know you have served time before, a lengthy period of time. What is it like now with COVID going on in comparison to the last time you served a little bit? Like, what's the difference?
My first guy here, we could be out all day. Now they do a social distance. They let a certain amount of people out at a time now. You know what I'm saying? So they lock one tier in, let one tier out for a certain amount of hours, then lock the other tier in, let the other tier out for a certain amount of hours. They switch it up. So, you know what I mean? If you ain't got no juice, no legs, you gonna be in your cell. But if you got legs, you could be out all day. You know what I'm saying? Just like that, you know? So you can't be out all day no more.
Let everybody know your health. Are you eating good? Is there anything anybody can do to help your situation?
My health is like better, man. I'm working out all day. I just did 500 burpees earlier. You know, I run for like an hour. I might do burpees for like an hour and a half straight, all burpees. You know what I'm saying? That's how I work out. Push-ups, burpees, and running. You know what I mean? I lost about like 60 pounds since I've been here.
Oh, that's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. You know, it's good to hear that you're doing well, man. You know, I'm going to try to do some different things out here for you. Like, I personally want to write Kim Kardashian about your case. I know she takes a lot of consideration when it comes to music and entertainment, sports and entertainment. So I think your case is something she should hear about.
I think the feds is targeting hip-hop artists.
Casanova, NBA Youngboy, yourself. I was just talking about it.
And they use my music and shit at my trial. That's my First Amendment right. That's another issue I'm gonna get back on the pill from. You can't use my First Amendment right for free speech as a weapon against me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got to do what we can, man. You know what I mean? But I know you're working at it every single day. I don't let it go every single day. I'm still thinking about it every single day. You know what I mean? It's a blessing that Dark Low is home. You know, I know you're coming home soon, Ab. Yeah, I'll be home soon.
What's going on with your sentencing, Ab? How are you feeling about all that?
Oh, I'm going to get sentenced if I do get sentenced, we try to get this shit appealed. We try to get some shit happen before sentence. But if I happen to do get sentenced, like before all this shit comes through, I'm probably gonna get hit with a lot of time, but I'm gonna be right back on appeal. We talking like a year. You know what I'm saying?
You think you're gonna get hit with a bunch of time, Ab?
Yeah, but that's not the. It's the feds. That's not like it ain't gonna stick. You dig what I'm saying? It's guidelines they gotta follow. So but we got some paperwork and shit in where though we trying to get it done before my appeal. You know what I'm saying? So we trying to get it done before my sentence. You dig what I'm saying? So before my sentencing, we're gonna get it done after the sentence. That's why I'm saying, like, if I don't get it done before my sentence, they don't hit me with a lot of time, but I'll be back like in a year and get the time right, taking right off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we know how that shit goes for you, man. You've stood the test of time before. You know, you've beaten charges before, like what you went through with Cassidy, having to take it all the way to trial.
Yeah, so they did so much wrong stuff at my trial that I gotta get a new trial. So we try and get it situated now, but sometimes it don't go that way, and you might gotta get it situated after sentence for them to give me a new trial. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because right now they're trying to throw out headlines saying that NBA YoungBoy is going to serve 100 years in jail. They're saying they're trying to charge him for 100 years in jail. It's crazy.
One thing about the feds, like, I'm going to tell you something about the feds. Their whole thing is, they 9 times 10 they charge you wrong. And they got like, when they say like he's facing a certain amount of years, it'd be like 15 to life, you know what I'm saying? Or 10 to life, you know what I'm saying? They be saying, oh, he's facing a life, he possibly a life sentence, you know what I'm saying? People don't really get the life sentence. It'd be like 10 years to life, you know what I'm saying? They just say he's possibly facing up to life, you know what I'm saying? A motherfucker might only get 10 years, but they were like, he's facing up to life, you know what I'm saying? That's that shit going to feds, man, you know what I'm saying? But 9 times 10, if you fight them head up, you gonna beat them in the field because they're gonna make a whole bunch of mistakes. Their conviction rate so high because people take bills or they tell. Most people tell, and then a lot of people take bills and cop out because somebody told on them. So they gotta take a bill. You know what I'm saying?
Were you ever actually offered any deals, Ab?
They offered me 22 and a half years.
It's crazy. They offered you 22 and a half years. I believe one of my homies, Hot Boy Turk, actually got sentenced to 22 years and came home in about 8.
They offered me 22 and a half years, but all my co-defendants will have to take a plea too. If it comes down to me getting sentenced, don't get distraught by the number. I'll be right back. You think
That's right. Y'all hear it right here from Ab, man. Don't get distraught by the number. I'm not either because, you know, I know how this game is going to go from what you've been telling me. You got to fight this in appeal to get those years back. I've seen it go through Max B. You know, Max B went from 75 years to 12 years, you know, so we've seen it play out.
And federal is easier because they got a 97% conviction rate, but an 87% conviction overturn rate. So 87% of the people who get convicted get overturned that shit. That's how crooked this shit is.
And, you know, everyone's taking bets on Cassidy versus Hitman Holla right now, you know. They're taking bets on that.
I don't know who I got on that battle. I don't know who to choose, man. I know on that platform, Cass, he wasn't really doing too good on that platform, on the new style of battle. Because when Cass used to battle, like when I used to battle, it all depended. It all was based on bars. Who had the best bars? But now it's like the new battle artists. They got like a whole bunch. They got schemes. They got like fucking props. They got all types of shit. So they can freestyle top of their head. They can like improvise and they do the research on you. That's a whole different style of battling. You know what I'm saying?
So, Ab, what did you make of Hitman Holla going over to Wild 'N Out? Do you think that lessens his credibility?
No, Hitman made some money, man. That ain't lessening his credibility. My thing is, I wonder if he still got the hunger. You know, when you first come battling, you hungry. You got all types of, you know what I'm saying? You just do a different animal. You know what I'm saying? when you get that paper, you might not be as hungry. Like Cass blew up. Before Cass blew up, he was a battle rapper. But now, when he a big artist, you know what I mean? The hunger, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you're that hungry no more, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I say it's up to grab.
Well, you
know,
know,
both of them,
I think
they was on TV. Both of them went mainstream, you know what I'm saying? Now, if they was a battle like one of them hungry battle rappers, I don't know, man. You know what I mean? I think hunger wins the battle.
Yeah, and you was talking the other day. You were telling me because I was talking about Hitman Holla. He looked like he was about ready to rumble with Cassidy, man.
I've seen Hitman Holla brother knock people out. You know what I'm saying? On URL stage and shit. And I know St. Louis is a rough place. So growing up there, you gotta be a tough guy, man. I also know that Cass know how to box. You know what I'm saying? I believe he had boxing training. So I don't know, but I know Cass know how to fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
I don't know if they the fourth. I don't know who the one. You know what I'm saying? I think Hitman Holla got the size. I know Cass got the skill set, though. You know what I'm saying?
It's St. Louis versus Philly, man. But, you were saying Cassidy.
St. Louis versus Philly there. You know what I'm saying? It's Hitman Holla versus Cassidy there. Philly got love for St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? St. Louis got love for Philly, man.
Yep, two of the best hip-hop cities right there. But Ab, Cassidy's getting the biggest bags he's gotten in a while for battle rap now, man. I think he should really be excited.
That's what's up, man. I'm happy for him, you know what I'm saying? I believe he deserves it. He's like one of the top, pioneers of the... Now, he like a pioneer of the battle shit, man. When he was battling, he was crushing shit, man. You know what I'm saying? He should get paid just to be a judge and shit like that because how he came up. His roots come from battling. Right.
Early in the days when he battled Freeway in front of Jay-Z and Swiss Beats. Yeah.
Freeway, one of my favorite Philly rappers, man. Always thought Cass was a better battle rapper than Freeway. Always thought that Freeway probably could make a better song. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a lot of people say that battle with Cassidy really hurt Freeway's credibility. What do you think about that?
It ain't hurt his credibility as a battle rapper. Because you're losing a battle, that don't hurt your credibility. Free's a good person. He's a good man. And he's a hot rapper. You know what I'm saying? I love his raps, man. His first album was a classic, if you ask me.
Right, but not in terms of battling Ab, but what about in terms of him releasing albums? It's like, damn, you just lost the battle to Cassidy.
No, he released the album after that, and I believe that album was a classic. Well, a lot of people really love that album.
Yeah, Freeway, rest in peace, Freeway's son. He just passed away, as well as Oskino's son.
Peace in paradise.
Yeah, man, very, very sorry to hear that. But, Oskino's actually got a new podcast going, Deeper Than Rap, and Freeway and him are both, moving on in a positive manner, and I really respect that from those two, man.
What's up, man? That's what's up, man. I'm proud of O, man. O came a long way, man. O came from the prisons to getting shot up, all that. Now he got a podcast. I'm proud of him. I'm proud of Wallow, too. Wallow and Gillie, man. I'm happy about their podcast.
Oh, yeah. Wallow is out killing it right now, Ab. And Gillie is really... I just spoke with Gillie the other day, and I had to ask him. I was like, yo, Gil, is this the favorite part of your career? But Ab, man, I'm looking forward to all the history in the future that we're gonna make, man.
What was Gillie answer to that question you asked?
Gillie was like, Gillie really liked the rapping part of his career. Gillie really loved that rapping part of his career because, he was going to everybody like...
I was young, right?
Yeah.
The story, right? Gillie walked on my block. It was just him and Bump. They had Dickie suits on there, one-piece Dickie suits, right? Me and Gillie from the same hood, but he from like 3 blocks up, you know what I'm saying? So he come down my block. We 15 deep out there, man. And his confidence, it blew my mind because we probably like 30 deep, man. No exaggeration. I'm a young guy. I'm probably like 13, 14. But I'm out there with all my old heads. Gillie just walked up with this arrogance and this cockiness and just challenged my old head to a battle. And Gillie destroyed him. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And after that, I was like, this motherfucker know how to rap, man. You know what I'm saying? This before major figures and all that. This is like this hood shit, you know what I'm saying? He used to go around from hood to hood and just battle people. And they used to, like, Gillie and them used to be crushing shit back then. It's Gillie. Gillie would say that Cassidy lost to this rapper from my neighborhood named Lil Rocky.
Right.
Lil Rocky's like my age and shit like that. He was the younger guy in major figures. Everybody around my way said Cass lost to him in the battle. You know, Cass is originally from my neighborhood too. They said Cass lost to him. But Cass told me he beat him. But everybody in my neighborhood said Cass lost to him.
Yep. That's why a lot of people say Cassidy was 5,001 because of Rocky. Bump was actually telling me about that.
Oh, so you heard about that? Yeah.
Bump, Ablava, Spado, they all told me about it, yeah.
Yeah, and you know, Abe and Lil Rocky was the guy that they wanted me to battle Lil Rocky back in the day. I was like, man, I ain't battling that motherfucker, man. That nigga, that Lil Rocky was hot as shit, man.
That's dope, man. That's dope to hear about Little Rocky. Rest in peace, man. They all hold him really fondly.
Lil Rocky was special, man. Lil Rocky would have lived, man. He could have went down as one of the best, man. Out of Philly, man. He was special.
Yeah, but you know, like Ab, Gillie was at a point where he was taking meetings with Jimmy Iovine and 50 Cent and Jay-Z, so the music part of his career was like really...
I don't know, was the arrogance? Because you gotta understand, they fame spread across the whole country, word of mouth, so I guess he believed he had too much equity to take what they was offering back then, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Right, I really want to talk to Gillie about that because 50 had said that he asked Interscope for $1.5 million.
Yeah.
Which,
I mean, I guess that's what he feel like he works, you know what I'm saying?
hell yeah, man. Hell yeah, Gillie was...
always gonna make money, man. Gillie, he's an entertainer, man. He's more than a rapper, you know what I'm saying? He entertains. He's funny as shit, you know what I'm saying? And he got a good heart. He always trying to help artists out, man. It's one guy from Philly I can see who really try to help a lot of artists. He's the first one that took me, you know, on a come-up show by myself to let me, like, he got me up there to let me rap on the radio with Cosmic Cab. The first person that took me up there was Cass. I went up there with Cassidy. But to go up there by myself, it was big. And Gillie asked Cass to let me come up there, you know what I'm saying?
He told me about that.
Yeah, so.
Yep, he told me about that, man. Yeah, that's dope.
And Oskino, besides Cassidy, Oskino was the first rapper that did a song with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, and
Cassidy was the first, then it was Oskino. You know what I'm saying?
It's just crazy to think, you know, like you got Breakfast Club, you've got Drink Champs, and now you got $1 million worth of game on the reel, like in Philly. Yo, Ab, I really appreciate you calling me. I want to give you the floor to address everything that's been going on with Dark Low and Leak Moss. The OBH fans are really confused.
Man, there's a lot going on, bro. I ain't, you know, my thing ain't really like internet beef, regardless of who it is, man. Especially when it's internal. You dig what I'm saying? So my feelings is hurt. I ain't gonna lie. You dig what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? It's like I can't really do too much from here. You dig what I'm saying? We're grown men. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. One thing that confused the people, even Dark Low, is that the Leak Moss diss record, it actually ended up on your page, your official Instagram, Ab.
Leak on my page. You got the code to my page. You feel what I'm saying? Leak on my page. I ain't put the diss record up. Leak on my page. You dig what I'm saying?
Yep.
I actually gave it to Leak. Like, basically, I told him you had this shit. You dig what I'm saying? But you know, man, Leak had a long talk, man. We argued and everything. At the end of the day, that's my blood brother. We got the same mom, same dad. You know what I'm saying? You know, if I need him, he always there. If you need me, I'm always there. I don't agree with the shit that's all the shit that's going on, though. You dig what I'm saying? It ain't really my thing. I don't do the internet shit like that, especially when it's internally. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little confused right now. You know what I mean? My head is, you dig what I'm saying? There's a lot going on, man.
Yeah, I know, man. And, you know, I want to be completely clear. I have 3 brothers myself, Ab. I would never pit another brother against a brother. What I want to do is really mend these issues, man. And I know, Ab, that you're the one to mend the issues.
I talked to my brother Leak, man. And my thing is, he feels strongly about his position. You dig what I'm saying? He feel real strong about his position. You know what I'm saying? I argue with him, you know, against the way he going about it. You dig what I'm saying? You know, man, Leak's my blood brother. We always, you know, there's a lot of times we didn't agree on a lot of stuff. You dig what I'm saying? But his own man, you know, he handled his business like a man. He went upstate, did his time like a man. You dig what I'm saying? So people think I got a lot of control over him. I really don't. You dig what I'm saying? Like, me and Leak always had two different sets of friends and everything. You dig what I'm saying? Leak really hung up Erie Ave. I hung up Allegheny. You dig what I'm saying? Our friends, a lot growing up, our friends didn't really like each other. Back in the day, me and Leak had diss tracks going at each other. You dig what I'm saying?
Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, a lot of people don't know that, but more so people in Philly do, but not like the world. And, you know, we're really touching the world now, Ab.
But the whole thing is, at the end of the day, that's my blood brother, and I love him to death. You dig what I'm saying? So, it's just, you know what I mean? It's a lot, man. I don't want this shit to go on. I totally disagree with the beef that's going on right now. I totally disagree with it. I want to say that, like, I understand that it's a business, so all the blogs, a lot of blogs is antagonizing the situation. You know what I'm saying? I understand it's their business. All the bloggers, all the, you know, everybody with their blogs and they fucking Instagram lives and all that other shit, they antagonizing the issue. You know what I'm saying? And shit, some dark shit might come on it. You know what I'm saying? So like, they ain't cool, but I understand the business. I talked to Leak. I haven't talked to Lo since he's been home. But when I finally do talk to Lo, you dig what I'm saying? My thing is, I'll make sure that it's just rap. You dig what I'm saying? They keep the shit on. They keep the shit music. You dig what I'm saying? I don't want it to go down, but I see that I really can't stop it. My thing is, just keep the music there. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Keep it on wax, as they say. And you know, Lo had explained to me the reason he couldn't contacted you is because of a court-ordered reason, Ab, just so nobody gets that confused.
At the end of the day, I'm OVH. You dig what I'm saying? I run OVH records. You dig what I'm saying? There's nothing that Lee can do, Lo can do, or anyone else can do to break that. You dig what I'm saying? Lee and Lo is artists under OVH records. You dig what I'm saying? I got the final say so. I got the basically the only really say so. You dig what I'm saying? That's my company. You dig what I'm saying? I built that joint from the ground up. You dig what I'm saying?
Facts.
I don't think nobody got to say so. I got to say so. But at the end of the day, everybody was in jail. Leak was home. So Leak, my blood brother, I trust him. I gave him the key to my Instagram. I gave him the key to the OVH records. You think I'm saying? To run how he feel it should be ran. And then when my cousin Naeem came home, I told him to do it. You dig what I'm saying? So this is why the diss fire is up on my page, because Leak got my page. You dig what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I never seen the interview, and when I get a chance to see it, you know what I mean? I hope and pray that, you know, everything is sturdy on that joint. You dig what I'm saying? Regardless of what's going on, we supposed to deal with that shit in the house. You dig what I'm saying? Regardless of any issues we got, you know what I'm saying? We deal with it in house. We don't go on the internet and do that shit. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right, Ab.
That's my whole thing. At the end of the day, though, you know what I'm saying?
No, I'm with you. I'm with you 100% on that,
Yeah, I
Ab.
want peace, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you know, I don't want to see nobody get home. I don't want to see nobody go to jail. And the day, Leak is my blood brother. Same mom, same dad. I love him to death. You dig what I'm saying?
Yep.
And just like, it's an ugly situation. You dig what I'm saying?
Right. Right. All I want to see, you know, is OBH prosper, man. And, you know, I think
it's going to prosper as long as I'm still breathing, man. You know what I'm saying?
And, you know, I think with this statement now, a lot of the OBH fans could really get past this, put it to bed, and focus on what we need to focus on, and that's the elevation of all the artists.
At the end of the day, like, growing up, my friends and Leak friends, Leak had his friends, I had my friends. You dig what I'm saying? You know, we ain't all, you know, my friends don't got to be friends with Leak. Leak friends don't got to be friends with me. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
But
So people actually hit you about the Chow Time record?
Yeah, they say a lot of people say it was hot.
So you're saying if anything, just keep it on wax, and you wouldn't mind if Low responded?
No, just keep it on track. My thing is, Low not no pushover. If Leak made a track about him, I expect Low to make one back. I can't tell Low to sit on his hands and let somebody diss him. You know what I mean? My whole thing is, he probably won't make a track back. Maybe you make a track back, both of y'all just keep it on track. I preferably don't want to see him making no track. Neither one of them. You dig what I'm saying?
Facts.
Leak already struck first. You dig what I'm saying? I can't. If somebody punch you, I can't tell you don't punch him back. You dig what I'm saying? So he struck first, and it's just like, I expect Lil try to strike back with this track. I just hope it's hot, and I hope they keep it on track. That's it. Keep it on whack. That's it.
Yeah, it's kind of like what you were saying earlier. You both have your own friends, so that doesn't mean everybody that's within the OBH label has to be friends. It's a label. It's a business.
Exactly. Most of them ain't friends. Most of them don't even know each other. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand, man. Leak had diss tracks about each other fucking way back in the day. 20 years ago, man, Leak dissed each other. You dig what I'm saying? Not nothing new. Leak dissed me before. You dig what I'm saying? So
Wow.
I don't take it like it's something. You know what I mean? It's something violent or physical. You dig what I'm saying?
Word. Yeah, all right. So some people could be taking this out of context. Like, Leak has dissed Ab before. Like, it's something that a lot of the OBH members don't even know each other. Some don't like each other. This is kind of something common in hip-hop, Ab.
Exactly. It's gonna be shit like it's gonna be little beefs. Leak diss me before I diss Leak before. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
My whole joint is, if Low gonna strike back, just keep it on wax, man. Leave it at that, man.
Let me tell you who's working hard right now. Lil Johnny's working hard right now. He got a whole new project, EP, called Trap Metal.
Yeah, he always had his own genre. First he was doing trap horror. I guess now he's on trap metal. That's a good vibe. He always had his own lane. That's what I liked about him so much. If you DJ Paul, whoever, man, go fuck with Lil Johnny. He's a raw little nigga, man.
Hell yeah, man. You're hearing it from Ab's mouth right here. He
fuck
actually...
My man, and fuck with my man Bricks, man. Bricks
Trench
is
boy.
a raw little youngin', man. Bricks been showing me love since I've been in here, man. Shout out Raising, everybody else that been shouting me out. Shout out Free Shot Money, Free the Wolf, Free OBH, Free Skinny Me, Free Shot Money. Free all my co-defendants, man. You know what I'm saying? Free Shotty, Moolah, OG, Kods, free everybody.
Free the men, yo.
Free No Breaks Bronx. No Breaks Bronx is 100% stereo. I'm standing on that. Whoever got something to say about that, man, like, I got a problem with it. You dig what I'm saying?
Yo, Ab, you better tell Braz I'm still talking about BET, shouting him out on Twitter back in the day, man. He probably gonna annoy him. He'll be like, man, that's a crazy bull, but let him know I'm still talking about that shit in the lives every chance I get.
Damn, man.
And chain letters. Really appreciate you calling, Ab.
I'm 100% against the little beef that's going on, man. It ain't really my twist. I talked to Leak about it, and Leak had our argument about it. He's standing on what he's standing on. You dig what I'm saying? My thing is peace and money, man. I want some money, man. The OBH movie coming soon, too, man. The OBH book coming first, and the OBH movie, man. I might do an OBH series, too. The life that we live, man, is different than other rappers, man. You know what I'm saying? And they only got to see a piece of it. That's the shit all this shit we locked up for and all this other shit. Like, this is fake right here. I'm gonna give out a real life, real story and everything in my movie, man. You know what I'm saying? But y'all think it's just me on OBH records. You know what I'm saying? It's other people. I have a lies out yet. They don't know. Like, my co-defendants lies. You know what I'm saying? One of my co-defendants lives in LA, Dominican Republic, for 8 years. You know what I'm saying? My OG lives in fucking LA for 8 years. You know what I'm saying? And all the cars, Lamborghinis, Dawns, and all that, I'm saying? And we was doing that shit back in 07. Always, you know what I mean? Kyle's been living his life because my man Shotty did 9 years. Like my other co-defendant, he did 9 years. Beat 2 murders. You know what I'm saying? When y'all see the movies, it's going to be raw. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what a lot of people are waiting on.
I'm going to need a director, too, to say his brother, like I said, we're going to put the script together and we're going to figure this going out, man. You know? Yeah,
man. Also the audio books, Ab, man. Like, because you just got...
I'm going to put together now.
That's what's up.
This shit gonna be crazy, man. Like on some real shit. Like the movie's gonna be crazy because people think they know, but they really don't know. You know what I'm saying? Shit way deep into what it was. You know what I'm saying? Everybody think all the little interviews I did was getting me in trouble, man. When I did them interviews, we was chilling, man. I just got a big contract for my record company label. You know what I'm saying? Fuck, we was chilling, man. We was selling properties and flipping property at that time and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yep. I did interviews about, oh shit, I got locked up. Only reason we locked up because of Taz. Taz was getting fouled and he started telling and lying and all types of other bullshit, man. They wanted Taz for some shit and Taz dragged us all in. You know what I'm saying? On my whole indictment, we ain't got no drug sales. You dig what I'm saying? At trial, they couldn't talk about no drug sales. You dig what I'm saying? Right. Only drug sales they had was Taz making drug sales. You dig what I'm saying? I wasn't out there doing nothing. Interviews ain't get us caught up in nothing. That ain't nothing we had going on. That shit was always a lie. It seemed like I had a record, I had a fucking label deal, distribution deal. You know, I just got a distribution check. You dig what I'm saying? And I had my barbershop running. I had all these properties. You dig what I'm saying? They was on. They trying to stop my flow. My coolest in my overhead, a big ass mansion. We was living our lives, man. You know what I'm saying? And the whole thing is they wanted to stop that. It's kind of like Bryce Jealous, mad at us. You know what that was about. We didn't really do nothing. You know what I'm saying? They came a year or two late. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. Yeah, man.
That shit's been over. You know what I'm saying? They came late and just locked us up with some bullshit because we already stopped and was living legit. That's what they say. When you start living legit, they start coming and want to fuck with you. You know what I'm saying?
Same thing happened to Bobby Shmurda.
As soon as you start living legit, y'all want to come and try to get us on some bullshit. You already stopped and was chilling. Now I was in the crib. I was taking my daughter's Gillie practice every fucking day. I take my son's football practice. Picking my kids up from school and taking them to school. You know what I'm saying? Y'all come at the wrong time. Yeah. But my whole joint is like, you know, peace, man. It's money, man. Put all the beef shit aside and run a bag up. That's my thing. I'm trying to squash this shit. That's it. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's time to put that shit to bed.
My thing is regardless of what's going on, we supposed to deal with that shit in the house. You dig what I'm saying? Regardless of any issues we got, you know what I'm saying? We deal with it in-house. We don't go on the internet and do that shit. You dig what I'm saying?